Hey, thanks for coming to Coach's Corner. I'm with Coach Essler today. How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Pretty good, not too bad. First, I just wanted to, get to know you. So you tell me a little bit about yourself, where you grew up.
Yeah, so I'm the head swimming coach here at All Vet. I grew up in Las Vegas, Nevada, and ended up moving to Tennessee, where I went to Milligan College as a swimmer and a cyclist. And I lived in Tennessee for 10 years until coming up here to coach.
Awesome. What would you get your degree in?
Nursing. I was actually an RN for 2 years in the ICU and medical surgical before I started coaching full time.
Okay. Wow, that's kind of crazy. So when you grew up, did you want to be a coach or a nurse, or what was your...
No, I wanted to be a pilot. But I don't have good enough eyesight, and I wasn't good at math, so that didn't quite work out for me.
Got you. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
Yeah.
Why a pilot? What kind of inspired that?
I wanted to be in the military, and
Okay.
I actually tried to get into the military when I was in college, and they denied me because I have asthma, so that kind of ended that. So
Got you. Okay. So you said you went to Millikan?
I did, yeah, Milligan in Tennessee.
And when you were there, do you have any fun memory or anything unique that story-wise?
Yeah. So in college, obviously athletics was a really big part of my life, and I guess one of the best memories was for a cycling meet. I used to race mountain biking, and so I remember being the only female on the team for this particular race. And so we went out and stayed in some cabins out in the middle of the woods, and it was just crazy waking up in the middle of a forest and then going out to race the next day. And I don't know, that one will always stick with me.
That's cool. Is that a favorite sports memory too, or would you have something different for that?
I'd say favorite sports memory was probably actually in high school, junior high of high school, when we won the state championships for Palo Verde High School. And I was on a relay that ended up winning state, and we were not far off from a Nevada state record. And so I remember touching the wall, and we won. And I knew that from then on, life would be a little bit different for me. So. Got you.
So it's also come to my attention that you're training post-collegiately for, what is it exactly?
Yeah. So I do triathlons, and so I represented Team USA for the age group at the World Championships this last summer in Switzerland for this last summer. But now I'm training to attempt an Ironman, which of course all the races are now getting canceled. So we will be trying to do a self-supported Ironman this October. So.
Well, what would you say is someone that it's a role model to you, or someone that you look up to?
Definitely Pat Summit. I've read her books, I listen to her videos, I have my team watch her videos, and definitely a female role model that I feel, she was a tough lady, she had a lot of male competition, I go through the same thing, and so I definitely look up to Pat Summit.
That's awesome, someone who inspires you.
Absolutely.
What would be somewhere that you'd want to visit, that you could, if you could?
Definitely Scotland.
Scotland?
Scotland is my number one.
Okay, so when you were over in Switzerland, did you get to travel at all, or was it?
We traveled around Switzerland and got to see some castles and we actually got to go to the Olympic Museum. That was the home of the Olympics, and so we got to go to that for free for being on Team USA, and so that was so cool. It's so cool.
Wow. All right, so I have another question. It's kind of different from the track we're going on.
Sure.
But it's a little crazy. What if peanut butter wasn't called peanut butter, what do you think you would call it?
Thick spread.
Thick spread. Okay. So are you creamy peanut butter or crunchy?
Creamy all the way.
Creamy all the way. Okay, got you. A different one. What about if you could know the time, place, and event of your death, would you want to know or would you not want to know?
I would want to know, because then I could know I would survive everything else. So.
Okay.
That's from Big Fish, the movie Big Fish. Similar idea there.
Got you. And then, and lastly here, how do you feel about putting pineapple on pizza?
Absolutely not.
No?
That is gross. That's gross.
What do you put on your pizza?
Cheese.
Cheese? Just cheese?
That's it.
Okay.
That's it. Nothing else belongs on there.
Got you. All right, we're going to switch segments here.
Sure.
For our next segment, I call it this or that.
Okay.
Basically, it's what it says. You choose this or that. So for the first one, I'm going to ask you, is it soda or pop?
Soda.
Soda? Okay. What about cornhole or bags?
Cornhole.
Cornhole. What about crick or creek?
Creek.
Creek.
Tennessee. People in Tennessee would disagree with that, but yeah.
Yeah. Are you pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes for sure.
Pancakes
Waffles
for
make
sure.
me want to vomit slightly.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What about morning or night?
Oh, that depends on what you're doing it for. If you need to work out, it's a morning. But if you're going out with friends, it's nighttime.
Got you. Okay. So if you're going to go swimming, would it be in a pool, a lake, or the ocean?
Lake.
A lake?
For sure.
Okay,
I've done
ocean.
all three, so.
Got you. Have you swam in the ocean before?
Yeah. For a swim camp, I had to do a mile swim in the ocean, and it turns out there were sharks in there with us. So that was less than optimal. The lifeguards started pulling people out right after we got finished. So
Oh my
I
goodness.
did not like that.
Would you say that you're more of a high-tech person or low-tech person?
Low tech. My swimmers have to explain everything to me. I don't know how to use TikTok. They have to help me. Anything with recruiting, building logos, I can't do that stuff. And they know that, so they think it's funny.
Have you personally made a TikTok?
I did. I've made one for swimming.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it swimming TikTok?
One. Yeah.
Oh, we'll have to check that out.
Yeah.
All right, and last one. Are you more of a bath or shower person?
Bath, for sure.
Bath?
Yeah, because as a triathlete, you're sore at all times. And any energy that you can save by not standing up, that's what you do. So.
Basically, just whenever I say something, you say the first thing that comes to mind.
Oh, okay.
Okay? So we're going to start off here with 2020.
Disaster.
Disaster. About sports.
Phenomenal.
Let's go animal.
Oh, bear.
Bear. Color.
Pink. I don't know why.
College.
All of it.
Swimming.
Champion.
Let's go parent.
Parent.
Yeah.
Dad.
Dad. Diaper.
Nasty.
Me.
You?
Me.
Me?
Me.
Coach.
Coach, okay.
That one confused me.
Yeah, no. All right, now we're gonna get a little bit more serious here.
Oh.
I call this Tough Talks.
Okay.
All right, I just want you to basically read this as fast as you can for me. If you can see it. I know the lighting might not be ideal.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
How many cookies could a good cook go? If a good cook could cook cookies, a good cook could cook as much cookies as a good cook would cook cookies. And then do the next one?
Yeah, the next one for me too.
Through 3 cheese trees, 3 free fleas flew. While these fleas flew, freezy breeze blew. Freezy breeze made these 3 trees freeze. Freezy trees made these trees cheese freeze. That's what made these 3 free fleas sneeze.
That was a good one. Wow. Well, I just want to say thank you for coming on the show.
Absolutely.
I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys
Absolutely.
have a great season this year if we hopefully have one.
We better have one.
Yes.
That's all I'm going to say.
I agree. Awesome. Thank you.